I'm doing good.
It's good to have you. I'm glad you're doing well. But I've got some sad news.
Uh-oh.
See, see, people think I'm lying about the trailer park thing. They're like, no, you don't really live in a trailer park. I do. I do actually live in a trailer park. Let me, for those watching the live stream, let me post an image of what the trailer park looks like. It looks like this. That's my trailer, and that's me in front of it giving a thumbs up. It's clearly not green screened at all. Look, coronavirus finally happened in this trailer park. One infected, and it was an instant death. Like with the 3 weeks it died. It's so sorry. It's so sad. So sad. I thought for the longest time we would be good. I thought we would be good because after all, no one here in this trailer park gives a flying fuck about hygiene. Hell, Smelly Kelly stinks like ass because the only time she bathes is when it rains. So, and she's not an exception. She's not an exception, John. She's not. She's one of the usual. That's the norm. People think I'm weird for actually bathing twice a week.
Should be in Chicago. We just went through a downpour.
See? That would have been a nice shower for her. I thought the decades of unwashed hands and sweaty trailer park orgies would build our immune system up to where, we would be fine. But no, Smelly Kelly, she got infected, and 3 weeks later, she's dead. So I have to take a shot of, see, I got some Woodford Reserve here. I'll take a shot of that. I'll just drink it out from the bottle. It's for Smelly Kelly. I'm going to do that. Anyway, while I do this, John Everson, for those that are watching right now, listening, I always start off with one question. Who are you and what do you do?
I'm a dude who writes horror stories a lot. Book stories. Yeah, that's what I am.
I like that. A dude who writes horror stories. Now, how long have you been writing?
I actually published my very first story in a magazine in 1994. So you do the math. I'm not gonna.
1994? So 16 years? Right?
I think you'd be lost. I think you're missing a 10.
I think I'm missing a 10. 26. I don't know. I don't care. I'm horrible with math too. That's why I am doing this and not anything else. But so for a long time. Okay. And so why write? And why horror?
That's a great question because I grew up not reading horror. I was actually a sci-fi brat. I used to go to the library and drag home every science fiction book that I could find. Read them all. Loved Asimov and Simek and Clement and Anderson and all those people. Total golden age sci-fi guy. And for whatever reason, when I actually went to start writing, all these creepy things came out. The endings always were bad. I think I was ruined by Twilight Zone and Outer Limits and Night Gallery.
Well, I wouldn't call it ruined. It's more like perspective was gained from that.
Yep. Not to mention Kolchak the Night Stalker.
This was like 2 times in a row that's been mentioned. All
really?
Right. Yeah. The previous guest, Byron Kraft, he mentioned that as well. All right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No, one of the coolest things in my career actually was years and years after I started writing, I suddenly got asked to write a Kolchak story for an anthology.
Oh,
so
that
gave me a good excuse to go back, grab the DVDs, and watch the entire series start to finish before I wrote my story.
Man, and that must have felt awesome.
That was pretty cool.
I bet. So, I crossed paths with you because I saw a promo on Covenant. Now, I understand you've been writing for a while, have many books out there, but sometimes there's an author that you haven't really stumbled upon until it happens. And it just so happened, I think a couple months ago, I was like, Covenant, wow, this looks really good. Let me read it. And I got to tell you, I'm only on book 1 so far, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm loving it. It's like a small town secrets get exposed with a journalist who's actually doing journalism. Surprise, surprise. Not just using tweets or whatever. I'm loving it so much. So
So,
tell me about this book. Tell me about Covenant. Like why? Like what was the thought process behind it?
so Covenant goes back to those early '90s. Actually, I I had